Previously.
Blue Eyes White Dragon in my hand.
Again,
for
bro.
alternative.
On Progression Series Season 2.
4K.
Gores? No, could you imagine?
Got it?
Could you imagine? Be so
Well,
scared
you
right
better
now.
wish when I Silvers cry you for a game.
Damn it! Oh my god! Oh, if I had one more turn, Alex.
In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. But this time around, we'll be introducing side sets, a new banning system, and plenty of other fun surprises that you'll just have to watch to find out. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series Season 2. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code Cimoooooooo5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content.
Oh my god. Finally, we actually won a game, and we won in spectacular fashion because we got to win with Chaos Max. I gotta be real, I don't know how we won last episode. I think that was nothing short of a miracle. But you know what? A win's a win. Let's see what we spin on the wheel. There's some good stuff that we could pull, and hopefully something that's gonna bolster our advantage here. Keep going, keep going. Oh my god. Well, usually this would be good, but let's go back to Duelist Pack Rivals of the Pharaoh. Yay. We got, what, a secret rare wild card? I guess that's pretty good. That means we can just take anything from the set. Too bad this set sucks. We're going to take a second Silver Scry because the Blue Eyes deck is, like, somewhat viable, although, you know, viable in quotes. But at least having a second Silver Scry means that we have more access to, like, rank 8s and just more aggression. So we'll take it. We only pulled one before. I think that's a nice add to the collection. And let's throw it over to Gage so we can tell you all about today's set, Invasion Vengeance.
Alright, maybe it's time we give the Traveler of a Burning Abyss some time to rest. Dante did not do us well last episode. We got fucking slaughtered. It wasn't even close. Today's set is definitely a huge one, though. There's a lot of opportunity to build a lot of cool decks out of it. Invasion of Vengeance happens to be one of the sets that I look back at and think, wow, this one was better than I think I remember it. Rares are nothing to write home about. Some cool stuff for archetypes every now and again, like 9 Pillars of the Yang Zing. This card single-handedly gave any deck that could make like a level 5 synchro, because Danglong's also in this set, gave him the ability to have like an Omni Negate on a counter trap for free. That's pretty sick. You had super heavies that weren't crazy back then, but of course once we get a card like Wakaushi many years later, that archetype becomes really strong. Red Eye's Insight has like a funny history in Duel Links, but really this never materialized into anything here in the TCG outside of searching like Red Eye's Fusion. Super rare, we had like Master Plan as another addition onto the Spiral deck. We're just a little bit farther away from Double Helix, I think. But once we do get Double Helix over from the OCG, that's when this archetype becomes a real meta contender. Also, some more Metal Foes cards. We already have a pretty cool strategy getting built with that. The Paleozoics are also insanely strong, being really, really efficient trap monster cards that are also all really low rarity. I think they're all in the common slot down here. You see a card like Dino Miscus still played today as just like non-targeting banishing that also pitches as an effect. Pairs really well with an archetype like Shadal comes to mind. And Morella is also just like a really solid paleo too. It just dumps another trap from deck to graveyard. And then these all can summon themselves back after a trap card's activated. Alex really, really likes this deck. I think this is something that he might add to his roster after this episode. I could even see him playing it today, honestly. But even the other stuff like Bismagir is another incredible common. Rosnix is a card that came up and played later, as well as Doki Doki for Adamancipator. Danglong is one of the stars of the show. Like I said, this card was banned in the TCG for a very long time. Actually just recently got limited and hasn't really done too much since then, but back in the day this would be a great pull to have. And then Mithrilium's also a great card to add into that strategy. The secret rares are none short of amazing as well. Just 2 of them I want to talk about in particular is Totally Awesome, a card that is banned over in the OCG and in Master Duel. In TCG it is still legal, but this is a card that can make archetypes possible. Bahamut Shark all of a sudden gets one of the best summons off of it that it possibly can have. Any deck that can summon level 2 Aquas, being like a frog deck or something like that. Paleozoics also in this pack. You can summon an Omni-Agate that can take cards. This card is amazing, awesome, if you will. And then Dimensional Barrier is literally a defining card of the format, able to stop anything Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, XYZs, or Pendulums, anything except Links, but those aren't out yet right now. This is one of the most hated cards during its era. A lot of people will say like this is around like full power Zodiac still. A lot of people tend to like to play that format without Dimensional Barrier because they think it makes it a more skillful matchup. But yeah, in general, this card was amazing back then. Still was something that you would see today. Now with Triple Tactics Thrust, you have an efficient way to like kind of get to it. In sort of narrow formats, it really starts to shine. So let's hope we open pretty well today, huh? I gotta get through the Pity Packs OTS Tournament Pack number 2. I got 3 of these. Let's see if we can pull anything crazy from OTS 2. Wow, oh my god, is that Mithra, the Thunder Cyber Dragon Core? You're gonna laugh at this. I've been playing Master Saga over on the DZEEF channel, and I wanted to say this wasn't a super exciting pull because we have a really sick Cyber Dragon deck over there, but I'm not playing Cyber Dragons in Progression Series. Blue Layer, it's nothing crazy. Temple of Skulls, oh my goodness. Last pack gives us another blue layer. All right, well, I mean, it's about as good as I expected, right?
24 packs of Invasion Vengeance. There are some pretty noteworthy cards in here, but most of them are not particularly good for Prog because the decks are sort of hard to build. But let's see what we get in the first pack here. It doesn't look like anything too good. Whoa, is that Chemicrit or Carbo Crab? Oh my god, these packs have not been good. Well, there's the first ultra rare, Meteor Black Comet Dragon. Sick card. Unfortunately, it's not very good. Mari is actually quite relevant because we do have Yazi, and while it may not be relevant this exact moment, for later when we get to Lynx, that combination is actually quite powerful. And there's more Paleozoic support in here, although Eldonia is not a particularly good one. We're really looking for 3 copies of Dinomishus. Well, there's a secret rare. It's actually one of the better ones, I would say. Vermilion Dragon Mech. It is a Synchro 9, which is something that's, like, kind of difficult to, like, make. Or, like, there wasn't really good 9s in Yu-Gi-Oh! For quite some time. And Dragon Mech is, like, fine. It's not, like, the craziest card, but it's okay. 9 Pillars as a rare is fine. Unfortunately, I don't know when we get Zephrinu, because that's, like, when 9 Pillars gets really good. Also, Denglong, I think, is in this set, so that's nice. Well, Phantom Knight's Rank Up Magic Launch is a notoriously annoying card. Hopefully, that's not going to be relevant in Prog. And there's Crystron Citri. As far as Crystron cards go, it's not too bad, but it's not Hulk.
All right, Invasion of Vengeance. I'm hoping to not have to spend a respin ticket today. Let's hope we nail it on the first try and get some of the bangers we're looking for. Let's go. Pack number 1, Super Koi Koi. Cool. Pack number 3, already seeing one of the commons that I want to get. There are a lot of commons that are just genuinely really good that I'd love to buff out playsets. Dynamishkus, Bismugear are 2 of them, so love to see more copies of this. Spiral Resort, man. I would like to take a little vacation to the Spiral Resort. You think the drinks are comped over there? Also, Gradle Slime Jr. is pretty. Look at this cute little guy. Ooh. All right, getting partway through it already. I'm not impressed by our rares. I talked about a lot of really, really good rares. I've seen none of them so far. I want at least 1 9 Pillars of the Yangzing. Just one of them I need to walk away with, and then I can be sort of happy, right? Like, no, I was gonna say like that one, but it's not even that one. Vrash, ugh.
I guess Full Metal Foes Fusion's okay. I don't really know what our Metal Foes pulls look like compared to Gauges, but I guess that's like an okay card to have. Mithrilium is in this set. We haven't pulled it, but, you know, I guess it's whatever. Okay, finally, I was waiting for this. We're halfway through the opening, and we got our first Paleozoic Upabinia. It's a super, so I mean, there's a chance to get one in every pack, but we finally packed one. I don't think we have Dinomishus yet, though, so that's a bit concerning. Resort is like maybe one of the best field spells ever printed. The problem with Resort is that I don't know if Spiral's playable. I think Spiral's playable for Gage, actually, more than us. I think he pulled like 2 Super Agent or something crazy. Is that my first copy of Dinomishus in 17 packs? If that's the case, that is unbelievable. I can't wait to check that at the end. Okay, there's a second one, thank God. Okay, maybe we'll get one more in the last few. Before that, though, there's a Dark Teller Knight Batlimius. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I always thought this card looked really horrific just because it's like, should all construct like fused with a Teller Knight? I don't fucking know what this thing is. This card never like saw play, though.
Paleozoic Opabinia. That's a good card, at least. I'll take that. That's probably the first good card I've pulled so far, and I'm almost halfway through. Let me officially get halfway through, and I'll tell you how it's going. Mithrilium's a great ultra rare. The Metal Folk cards up until this point really weren't doing anything crazy at all, but this one actually is like disruption. It actually like does something good. Target 2 Metal Foes in the graveyard and 1 on the field. Shuffle them in the graveyard and the deck, and return the card on the field to hand. And if it's sent from field to graveyard, special summon a Pendulum monster from your graveyard or face up extra deck. That's a really good Metal Foe card to pull. I'm not gonna lie, that's dope. Since we've already been toying with Metal Foes too, maybe that's one to add to the collection. I'd like to get better pulls though. I'm holding out hope. Hopefully we get the good ones here. Those aren't the good ones. An ultra rare. Crystron Phoenix. Unfortunately, this is like niche play, I think, like that. Really, really restrictive. It's like sort of like the Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon kind of requirements, but it banishes all spells and traps our opponent controls if it's summoned, which that's not like awful, right? It's just a little bit difficult to summon. My third Spiral Resort. Now I've got like none of the rares that I actively wanted so far. Still don't have them. Oh man. That looks cool today, but like back then nobody gave a shit. Saravis was like, it was niche. Oh, I owned a couple copies of this because I was like, I would hold out hope that one day this card would be good. It's like Forbidden Dress, right? A card that you read and you're like, surely someday there's going to be some targeting effect that's mainstream, and then you just play this in every deck. Never really came up until there's an archetype built around Saravis, but back then this was not a great secret. Oh my god, stop giving me the resort. Wow. Okay, well, coming on to the last three, I have not seen... That's my first Dynamishkus, I want to say. Can I confirm? I can. That's depressing. And I got a Quandax. Wow, Quandangle Dingle. Can't believe it. This deck doesn't do anything. The only Crystron that does anything is Halqifibrax. Many years away from that fella, too. Let me rip off the bandit and get these last two. Another Nemesis Archer? Please, bro. Please. Out of all the good secret rares in the set, and I get, like, two of the fucking worst. I don't even want to say anything about Mr. Bosteros. I don't know if I want this. This is probably a reroll. This is bad.
There's only a few packs left of Invasion Vengeance. I would have liked another Opabinia, and I'd really like a Totally Awesome if we can get it here in the last few, but I'm not really expecting it. I'm definitely not expecting the what's it called? The Totally Awesome, but there's the third Dynamishus, so we're good on those. I guess that's good to know. We did get Mithrilium. That's pretty sick. Again, I don't really know if our Metal Foes pull is good enough, though, but it's good to have the Mithrilium. I won't complain. And another Ultra. We were very generous on the holos for this opening. I think we got how many Ultras? Five Ultras, one Secret. I guess that's not too bad. I think we're good on the Paleos. We got double Morella, double Dynamishus, double Leoncolia. It's kind of crazy that I'm actually thinking about respinning this because I feel like we could possibly do better with the Paleos and also like getting a second Opabinia, but we could also have no Opabinia, and that would be a really bad idea. Yeah, let's just save it. I'm a coward. I have this great fear that if we respin, we're going to not have either Dynamishus or Opabinia or both.
Okay, so I'm looking back, and actually, we did get a 9 Pillars. I must have missed it. I don't know when I opened it. I must have not seen it. This is, like, an important card that I want, but, like, this set is so cool. There is so much better opportunity for some way better pulls. I, like, don't feel great walking away with Mithrilium being the best thing I get, especially when I can't even pair it with Full Metal Foes Fusion, which I didn't get. And even in the common slot, like, one Dynamiscus seems almost criminal. I feel like I could do way better than this. I'm gonna spend one of my Redoer tickets and hope we walk away with the Totally Awesome. Wouldn't that be crazy? All right. Yep, not saving it. Let's give it another go. Invasion of Vengeance, 24 more booster packs. Please give me something good for once. Not a great start, but it's fine. Not a great start still, but it's fine. Watch, pack number 3 is going to come through. I can feel it. Okay, this might not be the right choice. Okay, there's the Full Metal Foe Fusion. That's a cool card to pull. It'd be nice if I still had Mithrilium, but I don't. But, like, this is a super rare that I wanted to have. I got a Catalyst Field instead of as an ultra rare. Nobody's ever said anything about Catalyst Field. It's like some Gemini support that never panned out. Soul Peacemaker. Please, bro. This cannot be real. Ugh. I'm getting, like, the worst ultra. Please tell me there's some good ultra rares. I mean, there are. I just saw Mithrilium. I get it Deglong, and I'm getting fucking this thing, and this thing, and this thing. Okay, we got the 9 Pillars back. Happy to get the refund on him. I would have been upset not having that one. I still have not seen in 12 packs a Dynamiscus. There was one. I must have missed it. Got the Quandax again. My man, welcome back. Definitely wanted to see you, right? I have not seen a secret rare yet. It's a second 9 Pillars of the Yangzing and a second Dynamiscus. Thank God. But I have not seen any secret rares yet. Weird that we didn't get the refund on that. Okay, now we got plenty of 9 Pillars and Dynamiscuses to go around. Wow! Thanks for the secret rare! Another Nemesis Archer! Are you kidding me? Why is that my luck? Okay, alright, last 4 packs. I'm gonna hope that I get a better secret rare than that. I'm not gonna waste my breath though. 2 more packs. Let's speed through them real quick. A second Ballimitus? Are you fucking kidding me? I don't even know what to say. This game, like, really has a fun way of, like, spitting in your face. It's good that I got, like, the Dynamiscuses. I got 3 of them this time around, and I got my 9 Pillar back. But at what cost? I ended up getting no good secret rares, again, and worse ultra rares. Like, absolute atrocious. 5 ultra rares, all of them unplayable. It is what it is. God, this is such a cool set, too. Well, let's see if we got anything going for us. I guess it is what it is. What the fuck, dude? I hate this, bro. Why is this shit happen to me?
And because I am curious... Man, where's the auto-open feature? Oh my god, why did I look? There was a fucking toad. Are you kidding me? Why didn't I respin? There's no Papinia. Oh my god. Why do I do this to myself? I just have to know. I just have to know, and look what happens. Oh, fuck this. Double Opabinia. I haven't even looked for the common paleos, but we got double Opabinia toad. You gotta be fucking kidding me. That's it. Okay, we only got one Dinomicious, though, and, 3 Morella. Okay, so there was a trade-off. I mean, we got Toad and double Opabinia, but only one Dinomicious. I mean, granted, it's fucking Toad and double Opabinia, but I don't know why I do this to myself. All right, let's get to building.
Like I was saying, Inov gives us a whole bunch of new strategies to be able to tackle or build off of. Our Metal Foe strategy is one that I wanted to revisit and see if we could amp up a little bit. With cards like 9 Pillars of the Yang Zing, it definitely gives it a breath of fresh air, giving something actually really good to search off of Zephranu. On top of that, we have a couple other little fun toys to play with. Bumbuku from the Mega Pack is pretty good to get Kieran. We also have Skullcrobat Joker and Monkey Board, nice little Performapal package. And the Yang Zings are actually pretty sick to pair with the Metal Foes. Even though these cards have the keyword when into them, making them prone to mistiming for most things, Metal Foes are actually worded in the way that they target another face-up card, destroy it, and if you do, they set a Metal Foe spell trap from the deck. That and if you do is simultaneous, so that means these cards actually do not miss timing, and we can trigger them, special summon from the deck another copy. Typically, we're going to be getting Chiwin out the deck because Chiwin is a level 1 tuner. And of course, a level 1 tuner gives us access to our entire synchro pool here. One of the ones in particular that stands out is Yazi. Yazi is actually really powerful. Yazi has some schmoves, bro. This card can't be targeted with card effects, and it can pop a Yang Zing and another card and destroy them, and then when it's destroyed, it summons a worm from deck. We had, we pulled Mare in this set, but Mare doesn't get crazy until we get Link monsters around, and you can actually start using the free material to, make something else with it. But this card on its own going second can break up pretty nasty boards efficiently. The one thing I'm absolutely terrified of is Alex flipping Solemn Strike, although there's not much I can really do about that if he has it. The only thing I can do is at least make myself feel a little bit more safe by playing 3 Twin Twisters. I also have a feeling he might play a Paleozoic deck today. I know that was another one of his decks that he really enjoyed playing around this time. So despite what he pulls, even with or without Totally Awesome, I expect him maybe to tackle the strategy just like that today. That being said, I'm hoping we can pull off some pretty wacky synchros, some pretty cool plays with this deck. I like the Pendulum Soup look, so let's see how it does when we take it into battle. Good luck, Alex. You're gonna need it. See what you're playing.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tilted, but you know what? Even though this deck could have been better with a Toad and a second Opabinia, I still think this deck is fine. This deck actually put in some work in Season 1, and I think we can go ahead and repeat that performance here today in Season 2. So, it's Paleo, ladies and gentlemen. It is a trap monster deck, and boy, does this deck look way better than it did in Season 1. So, we're still on Barrier Statue, because if Gage is playing like anything else, like this card just like auto wins because our deck does not care about this, then of course we bring back the Frogs. We're only playing one spell in Pot of Greed, which is hilarious. And then we have 28 traps. We've got Breakthrough Skill to slow him down. We've got Compulse to bounce shit. We've got Mirror Force to kill shit. And then we have all the Paleos, Triple Canadia, which is Book of Moon, Triple Dinomicious, which banishes, so it's like basically Karma Cut. We have Double Morella. Wish we had triple, but it is what it is. Olenoids is just an MST, and then Pikaia is like a trade-in. This is like the worst one, but we need a few more names. And then we have Triple Reckless, this whole Solemn Brigade, and Triple Threatening Roar just to like protect our field. Ideally, this would be here for like Gage to overcommit into something, and then we can like Threatening Roar. Back in the day, they played Waboku, but we only have one, so I figured T-Roar is just a little bit better. And then on the next turn, we can just capitalize on the fact that he might have overcommitted. I think it's a fine card. The extra is just every rank 2 we have, plus Downward Magician and Utopic Future, because we don't really have anything else. That's why we're playing Triple Cat Shark, and honestly, I don't think there's anything else that would be worth playing in this slot, but there is some cool stuff in here that hopefully we see. And then the sideboard's really funny, because I think Gage might have the same idea that I do to play this deck, so we're actually siding pretty heavily for the mirror. I think this deck could pretty much handle anything else, so I'm not super concerned, but we'll see if I eat my words on that. We are still playing Gamma Seal just because it's like a good way to out annoying shit. Cosmo and stuff like is still potentially in the format. We're playing Triple Jinzo. You might think this is counterintuitive in our own deck, but if we go like Banish for Ronin Toad, summon Jinzo, and he's playing Paleo, there's like no out. The out is like you need to summon a big enough Downward Magician, or like summon, you need to just summon like one of the guys in the extra deck. So if we can somehow get like Gachi alongside Jinzo, it's literally a fucking auto win. So I want to just for the memes, I want to see if that actually works. We have Book just because it's like a good generic card. We have Removal in the form of Dark Hole, and then we have triple MST, triple Twin. This is good in case he's also on a back row deck, but also because we can interrupt the chains to stop him from bringing back his Paleos and such. It's also just good because it's proactive and reactive simultaneously. So we'll see how it goes. Gage could be playing literally anything, and so I don't really exactly know what else to prepare for, and I think this deck is good enough to be able to take on whatever he brings today. So let's not make you wait any longer, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to duel. Well, Gage, we find ourselves upon a real invasion here. How much vengeance are you feeling inside after that last episode, losing to Chaos Mac?
I need to avenge myself, bro. That was a fucking embarrassing loss. I remember the last time I won against that deck, I was like, oh, that was the easiest win in the world. That deck is so free. And now I can't say that anymore. I can't say that anymore.
Nope. So, I mean, to be fair, Dante's Mills weren't particularly kind to you, but in any case, Invasion Vengeance, pretty decent set, all things considered. I think the biggest issue with it is that so many cards are parts of decks that I don't think are really playable in Prog. Obviously, there are some that are, but like as far as core sets go, it's a bit of a below average one. I feel. What do you think?
It's a mixed bag. I think a lot of like the high rarity stuff, like cards like Totally Awesome, Dimensional Barrier, are cards that obviously through time,
game warping,
right? At the moment,
D-Barrier's still played today.
Exactly, yeah. At the moment, it feels like a lot of the stuff is like bits and pieces to decks that maybe we were already starting to build before. If you didn't have them the first time, they're not going to be much help this time, right?
Exactly. The Megatons sort of changed that, but by the time the Megatons roll around, like it might be past those decks primes anyway, which is like the other issue. But let's see if that's the case. Let's get into it, buddy. Shout out to Patreon Kitsune Robin. Thank you for the supports. And
thank you, Kitsune. Let's see what I'm doing, bro. I'm
losing the rock, paper, scissors. Shocker.
What do I think you're going to play today? Man, I just want to throw this out there before you even draw your first card. I think, I remember this era of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, we played a lot back then, me and you. And I just remember you were really into Paleo back then as well, right? Like, I remember your whole Cosmo arc, and I also remember you really liking those Paleo cards.
No, I was not a Paleo player. I was an ABC person, which is a deck we will never play in this series because it's a structure deck. But no, I was on the ABC train.
Maybe it's a season 1 type thing I remember from Prague, but I remember you've played those purple cards a couple times. I'm gonna go first, and I'm gonna make the read that you're playing those nasty Paleos today.
Okay.
Prove me wrong.
We'll see.
All right, let's go standby main, and I'll kick it off the only way I know how, man. The greediest guy.
Always smiling.
Yes,
always
sir.
Smiling.
2 more. All right.
The question for you, Gage, is that whether or not I am playing Paleo, what are you going to do about it?
Let me figure that out. I'll let you know. What if I do that? Oh, that's pretty cracked. Okay, I like it. All right, let's start putting cards on the table. You'll see exactly what I'm playing right now. I'm going to activate Metal Foes Stealing.
I had a feeling you were going to play this. Okay.
Really?
Sure.
Okay, wow. We were both just in tune, I guess.
I wouldn't have put Paleo past you necessarily, but you did play this Metal Foe deck before, and with the new support, I'm not surprised to see it here. But let's see what you got.
Check out the combo. You ready for this? I'm going to normal summon Witch of the Black Forest.
Oh, this is a real combo.
And I'm going to pop it with Stealing. I'm going to get a nice set.
Sure.
And I'm going to be able to get a search off that witch.
Sure. We're still not at post-errata witch, I don't think. I think
we're not yet. Nope. I get to add it, and I get to use it right away, just as John Konami intended. Let's set the Metal Foes counter back here. Okay. And then...
witch effect.
Yeah, I'm going to think what I want to pick up off this. I have high scale. I need low scale. I think I'm going to pick up Metal Foes Silvered here.
That's a low scale.
Yep, fitting the low scale vibe that I need. I'll scale it on up. And I'll perform a Pendulum Summon. Sure. I'm going to bring out QB, and I'm going to bring out Zephranu, Secret of the Yang Zing.
Ooh, okay.
Yep.
Seen some 9 pillars action?
Maybe here. We're going to go 1-2. Does it really matter the way I chain stack it? Probably not. I'm going to add 9 pillars of the Yang Zing. There you go. And off of QB, I'm going to pick up Magispector Tempest. All right. I think I'm just going to set 1. When I add another face down, I'm going to pass turn to you. Go ahead, man.
Okay, I'll draw. So I have to be Tempest, 9 pillars, counter 2 monsters on the field.
Yeah, you theoretically know everything on the board. Theoretically, bro. Yeah, I could have some surprises. I could have some surprises. You know.
I bet. This is kind of annoying. I think we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
This guy was trying to tell me I'm not a fan of Paleozoics. What are those? Me, I'm more of an ABC guy. Yeah, okay.
Anyway, activate secret barrel.
All right, I'll draw for turn. You got anything in the standby phase?
You're fine.
All right, main phase 1. Well then, I'm going to use Silvered's effect, and I'm going to target QB.
Sure.
Let me make sure that's what I want. I don't think so, actually. Oh, wait, I can't even use that effect, right? Because I don't have a place to set? Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, so you can't do that.
Oh, man. Go figure the new master rule is the one that's making me have to think this through.
I know, everyone's probably going to be like, oh, you guys should be playing MR3. No, we agreed from the beginning that this is what we were going to do. Also, I think this is how it should have been in the first place. I think it's kind of bullshit that they had their own zone.
Yeah. I think I can do it this way, though. Yeah, I think I can do this. Can I go... I think I can go Silvered Pop Stealin'.
I don't see why that's...
Yeah, it's simultaneous to set. So, okay, we're going to go Silvered Pop Stealin' and be able to set one from the deck here.
Sure.
I'll set the Metal Foes Fusion, and then I'll trigger counter here. Okay, so I get to special summon one from the deck. Only one that I can think of that's pretty good is Gold Driver here at 1900.
Yeah, there's a guy.
Pretty good. From there, I'm going to activate the Metal Foes Fusion I have here. I'm going to send off this Gold Driver and this QB. And that's going to allow me to make... It's going to allow... nothing special, man. Just Adamante.
Adamante?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, let's use the fusion. I'm going to shuffle it back, draw a card.
Sure.
It shuffles, right? Or does it bottom?
Mm-hmm. It shuffles.
Okay, pick up another card. Okay. I'm going to activate another scale here, Archfiend Eccentric.
I'm going to think here.
All right, what do you got for me?
I'm going to Olenoids target the Silvered.
We're about to find out if this is a waste. I don't know, man. I'm going to use the 9 pillars on your Olenoids. Shuffle it back.
I'm going to Judgment it.
Oh, expensive, bro. Never mind. I'm okay with this outcome. Yeah, for 4,000 life points, you can absolutely pop my Soul Red. Okay.
Sure.
So that'll go to extra, and then that'll go to grave.
Yes. And you don't lose your Zephrinu.
Let me read it again here. Yes, it does not.
The effect's getting negated. Yeah, unfortunately, I wish it was cost to get rid of that fucker, but it's fine.
Okay. All right. 4,000 life points down, huh? That's pretty good progress. All right. I'm just gonna go battle. Let me tussle for 25.
Thinking. You were talking all that shit about me only being at 4K. You can't even kill me.
It'll take a turn or two, but don't worry. I'm confident.
That's fair. That's fair. Do think we need to insulate a bit here. So I am going to Canadia the Adamante.
What are the odds you got a totally awesome today, man?
What are the odds, Gage?
I think that's the only thing. Like, I actually, like, expected you to play this even without it. But, like, that could be a disaster if I let you stick it. Toad's only 2,000, though. Like, you can't even get over Adamante.
22.
Still not big enough. That doesn't change it.
It's not, but I'm just correcting you. It's not 2K.
I'll allow this. Do you have anything else?
Okay, I'll chain Olenoid.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, well, main phase 2, I'll add another face down, and I'll use Archfiend Eccentric. I think, should I? Yeah. I'm a fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Launch that. What is it?
I'll chain Morella.
No! I'm baited! No!
Chain Canadia.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Resolve Morella. I'm going to dumb any trap. Get this fucking Pakaya out of here.
Get this.
All right.
Get this Pakaya. All right, go ahead. Your turn, man.
All right. I'll draw. Stand by.
Yep.
I have to try this. You had that fucking 9 pillars. Yeah. I had this turn one,
you
but
did.
I couldn't use it.
You thought I would use the 9 pillars on that pot of greed?
Would you not 9 pillars a pot? That seems pretty free to me.
I don't know, man. It's like the everlasting question. Do you ash a pot of desires or something like that? I don't know.
Well, is this resolving?
Hey, it's resolving. Yeah, that's fine. Take your 2 cards.
Okay, I'm just double checking. You're gonna be like judgment or some shit. Too. Okay.
I'm balding.
Okay. Okay. Now that we got that, let me think. 2 back row. One of them is a Tempest, most likely. I don't know what the other one is. I'm going to pitch Barrier Statue to special swap.
Of course you're on some stinky shit, too. Thanks for showing the barrier stat. Swap Frog's fine. Yes, that's good.
We'll activate. We'll dump the boy. It's so weird being able to say Ronin Totem
isn't
it's been banned in TCG.
Bro, I have a friend.
I had to double check the ban list. I was like, wait, this is legal, right?
Dude, I have a friend that got a tattoo of Ronin Totem, and I always think about him when I see that card. He got it before it was banned, and I'm just like, well, how do you like it now? Like,
we're gonna overlay.
Okay, here's the moment of truth. 3 of them things. Okay, it's this guy.
We're making an anomaly.
Okay, yeah. Dude, you're lucky I have no wind spellcaster monster. This wouldn't have even stuck. Okay, yep.
Nomalacaris good.
Let me double read this guy again. This card has a trap as material. Detach what? It's just a Trident. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a Trident.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Technically, it's better than Dryden because it can pop anything. It's not face-ups, but...
I'm noticing
okay.
2400. It's still just not big enough to get over my guys, bro.
I mean, I can pop the guy. I'm not concerned about that. I'm going to be real with you. Okay. So we're going to go... I am going to Anomalocaris.
Okay, what are we popping?
Thinking on detach first. I'm going to detach the swap.
Okay.
We're going to go after the Adamante.
Okay, that's fine. And then I think I have a trigger. Hold on.
Do you have a trigger?
I do not. You're good.
2 back row. I guess 3. I'll normal summon another barrier.
Oh, man. Man, what the fuck? Come on, dude. All right, well, I mean, end phase, I'm going to have to Twin Twister. Let's get rid of the back row.
Sure. It is Breakthrough Skill.
Amazing. Wow.
Before you to your turn, I have an Anomalocaris trigger. It has another effect.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So Excavate. Look at that. Dynamicious. Not bad.
God.
I mean, it's in my hand, so like it's
so
not doing a whole
good.
lot.
That's a good card.
I wish I could set it. All right, go ahead.
Draw. Standby main. Unironically, that's like the best draw in my deck.
I don't tell me that.
Like that's actually really sick. Check this out. I'm gonna normal summon QB. No effect. I don't have any searches this time.
Oh, that's really annoying. Yeah.
Okay. Battle phase.
Yeah.
I figured it out. Look at it.
You did figure it out. That's so irritating. That's literally like one of the only cards that got you out of that. Sure. Okay.
Okay. This is any card that this dumb Animacaris pops though. That's like super. That's just it's irritating, is what it is. Let's go stealing into the scale.
Sure.
Steal an effect. I will target the Zephranu.
Well, just get like another counter fusion. Sure.
Okay. Boop. And then I'll use Zephranu. Well, let me get my set first, actually. Sorry. I got to set the fusion from deck, and then I'll use my Zephranu.
Sure.
I'll pick up another pillars.
It's on another pillars. Okay.
I'm going to use the Metal Foes counter from my graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to add Silvered back to my hand.
Sure.
I'm going to activate Silvered.
This is bad. The middle set's fusion. That's what you get off stealing?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So what I'm weighing here is I could just pop your scales, one of them. I could attempt to, but I'm like pretty sure the other set is Tempest. Because you didn't search with QB. I doubt you're just playing one Tempest. I mean, I guess you could theoretically, but you're on 2 9-pillars. So that's annoying. If I don't try, what happens? You just pen summon everything, and then the world is your oyster. Fantastic. You're in main 2, though. Got 4s. It's really annoying, because if I don't do it here, you just set up 9 pillars with fucking Zephranu again, and then it's like, I'm going to be locked out of doing it anyway. At least, like, with this QB, I could run it over, but I can't run over fucking Zephranu. Which blows. I think I just have to risk it.
I mean, yeah, you already
Yeah.
knew. Unfortunate, but yeah, I don't think there's much way you beat this anyways. Because,
Yeah.
as you can see, yeah, I'm going to pendulum everything.
You were just complaining that, oh, I'm feeling so far behind.
I had to play it up for the cameras. You know, I had to make it seem like it was close.
Yeah.
Just all of it. Fuck it, why not? No searches off those QBs. I don't know if it would surprise you. I don't have any.
You didn't do it the first time,
Yeah,
so I
right.
don't think the second or the third one is
And
going to change
I just want
anything.
to... Let me check if I have anything for the Yangzing. I don't think I do. Nope.
I'm shocked you're on double 9 pillars. I'll be
Oh,
honest
man,
with you.
bro. 9 pillars, 1 brain cell. That's how I... Okay. I mean, this just locks down the game. There's probably no reason to not do that.
Man, you really did need that fucking QB. Holy
I did.
shit,
That was it was like I said, it was the best draw on my deck. That was the only way to like actually
That
break up
solved
the board.
everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. This seems to be the better play. I'm just not going to fuck it up. I'm going to use Fusion.
Yep.
I'm going to use both my Metal Foe cards. And I'm going to make Orichalc.
Sure.
And then I'm going to use the Fusion, shuffle it back, draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I'll use Silvered. I'll pop Stealin'. I'll pick up the Fusion again. Just set it. I'll set a card.
Could be literally anything.
Could be literally anything, Alex. Go ahead, your move.
All right. I don't know how we're getting out of this one. I don't think that's doing much. 9 pillars plus fusion. Okay. Activate Ronin Totem.
Yes.
All right, we did it.
He did it. He did it. If that was it, you did it. What was this? What is this? This is Dynamiscus, and I know that doesn't win you the game. What is this, Alex? What are you hiding from me?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to weave some ways. I'm like, there's no way. I'm like, there's maybe if I could like stall. No, it's not happening. All right, let's go to game
It's all
two.
right. I respect the hustle.
Fucking QB, man. Fucking QB. That, oh, man. I actually felt pretty good about that. Like, the Anomalocare stops your scales. Like, I mean, you had Tempest offline. I couldn't target the fucking QB because Magispectors are just dumb like that. Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh. What do I say? Anyway, normal summon set 3 pass.
Wow,
Yu-Gi-Oh,
yeah.
right?
Wow, we're having a good time now. We're gaming. Stand
I'm
by.
great. You're playing your little Metal Foes deck. Let's see you take out the statue.
Is the main phase okay?
Yeah, main is
All right. I'll tell you what's going to help me. I'm going to activate the Pot of Greed, and hopefully it's going to give me
That
some more
sucks.
ability to...
wait. Hold on.
Don't worry. I put it
Hold
back.
on.
I put it back. Wasn't even in my hand. What do you have?
Okay. I'm going to think about this, actually.
What do you have to answer Pot of Greed? This might be the first... Is that the first negate of a Pot of Greed ever? Like,
No, because we've had IO in this series before.
oh, yes, that's
Yeah,
true. That's
we've
true.
IO'd Pot of Greed. Yeah, I'm
That
going to
is
deny
true.
you this plus here. I think this is worth it.
Okay. I think this might be worth it at this point now. I'm going to Twin Twister, just mop up the rest of them. And I'm going to pitch... Look at that value. Look at that value.
Oh, yeah, we're probably dead now. Yep, I don't think there's anything I can do about that. All right, they're out of here.
Oh, those are great hits. Yes. Okay, we're so in there. All right, man. Yeah, you're like definitely dead. I'm gonna normal summon this guy, and I'm gonna use.
Oh
his
my
effect.
god, I am Okay, to be fair, even if I didn't judgment your pot, right? Like, I don't think I was beating this anyway.
True. All right. What do I get? Do I get one of the most broken pendulum monsters of all time? It's the
Gonna
free
get the
search.
monkey board.
I am. I gotta get it. The monkey board, bro.
This deck is fucking all over the place. You're on the Metal Foes, you're on Performa Pals.
That's like
It's got everything.
That's just a typical pendulum deck, Alex. What do you mean? It's just a little bit of everything. All right. Let's go monkey board. And I'm gonna use. This is so strong. I'm gonna use that monkey board effect. Do you know how long it's been since I've activated Performa Pal monkey board's effect, Alex?
Probably like 7 years, because
Yeah.
that's when they banned it.
Yeah.
8.
This feels so good. Look at that. Oh my, it's all coming back. If only I had Guitardle too. That's not what the one I wanted to use. We're gonna scale it, and then I'm gonna use it to draw.
Yep.
God, that felt incredible. All right, let's go Silvered. Silvered effect, pop the monkey board here. I keep hitting wrong buttons.
It's fine.
I'll set counter.
Where did you get Joker? Was it the OTS pack?
Yup.
Oh,
Yup.
okay.
Lucky
I was like,
me,
because
bro.
this was for the structure deck.
Yep. It gets a
didn't think
reprint
about that.
pretty soon. It gets a more accessible one in Pendulum Evolution around the corner. But it did get an OTS print in between then. I was lucky to grab one.
Yeah, it was a super. Now I remember.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll activate Stealin'.
You literally had fucking everything. Oh my god.
Yeah, everything doesn't even begin. Oh, I can't do that yet. Sorry. I gotta clear the initial threat. I'm just rubbing the salt in the wound, but
It's okay. Yeah.
and then main phase 2. Yeah, everything's like an understatement. I had a lot of great shit. Let me read what this monster.
I'm looking at this in retrospect, right? If I let you pot, then you have twin. I have judgment for the twin. So then, like, I can protect the barrier statue with the fucking Canadia, and then I still have the Olenoids to stop your scale. So, like, I don't know. Maybe that was the misplay, but my thinking was I didn't want you to pot into fucking more ways to out my board. So, I can't win them all.
Don't ask. I think this is like fine to pendulum summon here. It's got a weird effect. Did you know Lizard Draw has a monster effect?
Yeah.
Has that ever come up for you? I'm reading it.
No.
I don't think I've ever used that before, but today might be the day. You never know. Let me get my Zafranu search. I'm going to search the end of the game, and I'm just going to watch you struggle. Go ahead there, buddy. I didn't even get my search off of Metal Foe Fusion. Tell you what, I don't need it. I don't need the extra draw.
You can get your search up.
Oh, generous, bro. Go ahead. Hold on. Let me shuffle this up. Watch it be another trap card.
Oh, you meant that. Oh, I thought you meant like you forgot to actually set it to
No,
the
I forgot to
field.
get the draw,
Okay.
but
I wouldn't have let you do that, but that's fine.
I wasn't going to do anything with it anyways. Don't worry.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Draw. Stand by main. I'm gonna use Metal Foe Silvered. I'm going to pop Lizard Draw.
Sure.
Set from deck. And that allows me to trigger counter. Okay.
I'll chain my paleo to that.
I don't give a shit. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, bro, that's fine. No problem at all. All right. I'll get me Gold Driver out of the deck. Anything here? Are we doing okay?
We're chilling.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna use Metal Foe's Fusion. I'm gonna put back these two to the extra deck. This is all right, right?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. I'm gonna summon Adamante, and then I'm gonna use Metal Foe's Fusion. I'm gonna shuffle that big and draw another card. All right, I'm going to pendulum summon. I'm going to go 1, 2, perhaps a third, maybe a third. Nah, no third, just those 2. And then I'm just going to go battle phase. I'm going to maybe think this is Ronin Tonin, so let's get over that like this.
Is Dupe Frog.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine.
We'll get swap.
Yep. And then I'll go 18 into this.
Sure.
And then 19 direct.
Take it.
Funny, bro. If I even pendulum summoned Lizard Draw or Monkey Board, it was just a bit short. Wow. Okay, main phase 2, I'll add a face down, and I will pass my turn. Go ahead.
All right. I will draw. Yeah, a little bit fucking late game. Appreciate that. Main 1. God, do I really have to do this? That seems so bad. I don't think I have a choice. I'm going to twin the back row.
Yeah, I guess you leave me no choice. I'll do this.
Yep.
I will shuffle the twin back into the deck. Get it back in
Hell
there.
yeah.
And then this destroys the Yang Zing, so this goes to extra. Okay, and then I'll trigger the Zephranu.
Yep.
Okay, I'll pick up another pillar.
Reckless.
Oh, he's going for it. I'm all for it, baby. Do it.
I have to. Chain Illinois.
Yep, that's fine.
Do that. Draw 2. Yeah, that's typical. You got. I'm good.
Yeah. It didn't go your way today. What are these 2 though? What were these 2 miracles?
It was another barrier statue, and it was one guy. I was like, okay, if I can get another frog, I could at least I could overlay potentially, and we might be able to do something. But I still think I was losing this like 100%.
Yeah, the fact that you didn't have 2 draws after that.
Well, I mean, like I could make. Well, that wouldn't even really work. I was gonna say I could make like Opabinia at least, and that like lets me sort of, deal with the fact that I don't get draws. But then like Adamant, I can just like run it over, and then you still have access to everything. So it's like it's not fucking changing. I still think like even if I would have judgmented the Twin Twister, I still think I was fucking losing this game because like your hand just seemed fucking cracked. Like, looking at this.
Oh yeah, I opened up some really ideal grips. Game 2 especially. This one like just seemed to be everything. The Pot of Greed was just icing on the cake. I didn't, like you saw, I didn't need it to resolve. I had every other piece.
No,
I
you
needed in my
didn't.
hand already.
Yeah, that's what's so frustrating about it because I'm like, okay, if like he doesn't have Twin, I have everything covered, and then you had the Twin.
Yeah, I did, and to mention, I had the fusion for free too. That was like that felt so strong.
Well, and I didn't want you to draw into it either, like or any, because like with these pendulum combo decks, like the more cards they have, the more they're just able to fucking do. So I'm just like, okay, like fine, we'll see where this goes. So that's the give and take of Judgment though. At the end of the day, so
yeah, you paid 8,000 life points for Solemn Judgment this match, Alex. That's a lot. That's a whole game's worth.
I got crushed. Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
Hey,
it's like you paying for Destrudo.
I was literally about to say, bro, that's the game special,
So you brought up Toad in the.
Did you get it? You didn't get it. I think you would have summoned it, right?
I'm livid. So my opening was good. Don't get me wrong. Like it wasn't like stellar, but it was like good enough, and it's not bad enough to respin. But because I have morbid curiosity, I looked at the next 24 packs after I locked in my first ones. There was a Toad. It was double Opabinia. It was like the fucking dream. And I think actually what that set was missing was 3 Dinomiscus. There's only 1.
Oh, okay.
But if I'm gonna trade 2 Dinomiscus for a Toad, I don't know. I think that's probably fine.
I actually did end up re-rolling mine because this set, like, there's the secret rares that are like you could build a lot of decks with it for a long period of time. And like my first roll, I got 1 Dynamiscus. I got like what else did I get? I got like 1 9 pillar. I got 5 ultra rares. All of them unplayable, and I got 2 of the worst secrets of the set, too. And I was looking at it, and I'm like, like, this is fine, but, like, I could do so much better. And I really wanted 3 Dinomiscus, because I know how good that card is just throughout history, right? Even, like, as a side
I think respinning for 3 Dinomiscus is worth it.
Yeah, honestly. So I ended up spinning it again. I got lucky with the 3 Dinomiscus, but just as bad, if not worse, for the Hollows. I got less secrets, I got more Ultras, but more shitty Ultras. So what kind of trade was that, right? I did get 3 9 pillars, though.
That's good. I think the only secret I got was I got Vermilion Dragon Mech, which is like an okay.
That's okay. Yeah,
it's at least playable. Yeah, some of the other secrets are really bad. I also got. Did you get Mithrilium?
I pulled it on my first time around, but I got like no full. But like the thing was, I didn't get full Metal Foes fusion, and I got 1 Bismugear, and I was like, what's the point in keeping that if like it doesn't actually do too much? So I was like, I'll spin it again, and I'll do better next time. I didn't do much better next time. So.
I did get a Mithrilium and a full
Oh yeah,
Metalthos fusion,
damn. Oh
so,
fuck.
you know.
Okay, let's go.
If you ever want to do any snatch stealing action, you know, you might be wanting to take that out of my collection.
Yeah, there's some prime
This deck's
pickups.
kind of crazy though.
Oh yeah, I think mostly it has to come from the fact I opened up really well. You know, like, could you imagine if I just didn't open up, like, high scale, low scale? All of a sudden, all my monsters are locked in my hand and they don't do anything.
Yeah.
But one cool thing about this deck is you didn't get to see the fun part. Besides Zephranu, I played just a couple of other
You literally have
Yang Zings.
everything in this deck.
I got Chiwin too, bro. That's like the best one.
Yeah.
So yeah, like the thing that I had to learn about these is the metal foes. They set cards simultaneously. That's
Yep,
the and
because
if
it
you
doesn't
do.
make them miss
Yeah,
timing.
like these
Yep.
these Yang Zings are notorious for being like shit because they always miss timing.
Yeah.
But like that's a little cool interaction from there. Being able to summon Zephranu from deck, get 9 pillars. Pretty cool stuff when you can use it like that. Sad you didn't get to see it, but it was there. I promise.
Not to mention, Zephranu just having 2,600 defense is so fucking
yeah.
annoying.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I don't know why they gave this thing so much defense, but, you know.
Oh yeah,
it is
it's
what
also
it is.
really
That-
cool when you read it and you're like, oh, it has an effect when it's destroyed as well. Like,
Yep.
that's awesome.
It's great. Yeah, it's a fantastic card. That's why they just, like, in the decks that just do play this stuff, they'll just play, like, Oracle and Zephranu and 9 pillars.
Yep.
And they're like, all right, we're set.
Yep.
Like, we're good.
and the
That's all you
Zephyr
need.
Divine Strike every now and again too. Yep.
Yeah, you can rest easy as well. The wheel was kind to you. I did get a secret rare wild card. Nothing crazy considering the last pack was fucking Rivals of the Pharaoh. So I took an extra Silver's Cry for my Blue Eyes deck.
Okay, no, not bad.
It's fine. Like, it's not bad.
What is that, your
but
second or
nothing,
your
like, to be
third?
Terrified. It's my second.
Okay.
We only pulled one the first time. So it's like nothing to be too scared about, but it's, you know, it's whatever. It's probably the best it could have been given the circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
Good games, buddy. Once again, you are on the cusp of tying the series again. So it's going to be interesting when we get into our next. What's our next set? I think it's it's another side set. It's Destiny Soldiers. Interesting.
Ooh, is that one good?
I think
I don't even remember.
reprint. I think there's some good reprints in there.
We'll find out, bro. We'll see next week.
Find out. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I really hope you all enjoy. Let's go ahead and shout the patrons for all of their continued support. So shout to Shout1317, Tim00x3, MBT Play Medolce, Moto, Cameron L. Smith, Phoenix the Immortal, Pony Stark, The Synchro Guy, Dan the Man Hoban, Little Fade Leaf, Draconic, Dylan Rare Hunter, JW11860, Extremely Vulgar Man, Brody Eastwood, Flannel Daddy, Chrono the Branded Enjoyer, Twinkle Muncher, Matthew Brady, Uncle Brian of Stardust, Power Rave, both out a stupidly long name that barely makes any sense and is annoying to read out loud, Cheeks McLaperty, Stolfin Amethyst, Wonder Waffle, MBT canceled by all community soon, canceled by all committee soon, canceled by all players soon, Nicholas Carpenter, Corvain, Calvin Tempest, RIP Akira Toriyama, Daniel Howell, and Life Keeps Using Solemn Judgment on my hopes and dreams. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next time.